So the double substitute economy is a lot harder than the double complement one because you actually need to think about what the demands are because it's piecewise. So for first thing is we should find the Pareto set. So it should be as easy as before. So this time it's a square. So let's draw a square and then think about what these things look like. So I'll use blue. Yeah, the coloring is bad. So I'll use green as A's utility. So A's utility is this. So it's x plus 2y. So x plus 2y equal to u, then y is equal to u minus x over 2. So the slope is a half. It's minus a half. So it's something like this. So it's not the steep one, it's the not the flatter one. So they go parallel, so they go like I shouldn't do dot lines. So I'll just fill up. So it's like this. And the other person I'll use red. It should be the reverse of this. So probably it's y is the slope is 2. So we have these things. So basically these things. And it goes this direction. So the direction here is actually very important because it's very confusing if you don't draw the direction. So basically we fix one. Yes, I should erase them. So we fix one. So always fix the other guys. So fix B. So say one of them is like this. Then we want to maximize A. Remember A is flatter. So this one is probably the largest it can get, right? So it cannot move further because when it's moved further, there's no intersection. So the point here will be a Pareto efficient point. So then we need to move these things around. So if we move it here, then when we maximize, we see that it's still in here. So we probably know that if we move around, everything here would be Pareto efficient. So that this. What about moving this further? Then we see that when we maximize, still we try to go that direction until we hit this. So this point is the furthest point it can go. And this point is the furthest point I can go. So probably these things are Pareto efficient as well. So to summarize, we have this edge and this edge. Combining them is the Pareto efficient set. I'll erase the not so useful stuff. So that's how to find that. That's how to find the Pareto set. Now the competitive equilibrium, which is very hard. So of course on the exam, as I said in the last video, you need to do actual algebra, but here I'm still going to do that kind of hand-waving stuff. So we start with this point, which started off not so good. So we try different prices. So suppose we try, so the thing that we want to try obviously is this one, which is actually going to be the one. So it's when we maximize the A, we get this. When we maximize B, we get this, which is this point, which is great. So, but however, the problem is why can't we have something like this? So when we maximize A, it's parallel going that way. So if some of you think it's like this, and then we maximize the other one, so basically you see this parallel thing would go this way, right? So if you push it that way, and while you're remaining inside the budget, so the budget set is like this, and then we move this blue one as far as possible so it gets rotated here. So if you think like this, then it's wrong because, as I said, it doesn't need to be feasible. Even if the economy doesn't have that many good, I can still want, so it doesn't stop me from wanting, right? So it should actually be like this. So if the price ratio is like this, what A wants is go even further. A wants to be here. A wants to be at a place that's completely out of this economy. We don't even have enough goods for A to buy, but A has the money, so we cannot stop A from wanting to buy those much. So that's why A's demand is here. B's demand is actually right. It's this point. So it's impossible with any other price that we have that. So that's why this point, so I will use this color, this point is the only point that's competitive equilibrium with price equal to 1. So similarly, you should actually try this one to see what happens. For this one, it's actually B. I'll actually draw it. So if we extend it, then B wants to get as far as, no, sorry, the wrong color. B wants to get as far as here. So B wants something that's completely out of this economy. So I think this is an important example you should know. And I think it mainly shows that we may demand something that's not feasible, and that stops a lot of things being the competitive equilibrium.